rape. This is another criminality of this society. For the people that don't have a place to say, as the murder of Kelly Thomas, whose father, Ron Thomas, was actually involved in law enforcement, is they don't provide places for people who are clear-minded, who don't expect to be granted a place to live, who don't ever expect being granted, but who at least want a place to clean themselves. They don't even provide that. They can even charge us a fee for every time we access it, or a monthly or weekly fee, of which we will be willing to do something to be able. Believe me, once you start stinking and being dirty long enough, you will want to earn your way or to get that money so that you can have a place to live. Believe me, trust me. You will get motivated to do something in order to have your own place and safe place to be able to wash your own body. Trust me. They don't even have that in the United States, man. The only place that is represented is a place called the Urban Rest Stop in Seattle, Washington, which has been doing it now for quite some time. That's the only place where that's represented. A place where you don't live, but if you don't have enough clothes, they may give you some clothes. A place where you can shower and wash your clothes and maybe watch a little TV or do something, a little entertainment, and then leave. But if you're not doing the main mandate, if you're not doing the activities of the main mandate, which is to wash your body and to wash your clothes, you can't hang around there. They're not going to let you hang out. So imagine if there was a place where you could create a bigger place. And that place is a small place, the Urban Rest Stop. It's very small. Huh? You have organizations like Red F, which I've showed you the business cards, and other stuff that's supposed to be a mandate of lifting up people, and they don't do nothing. See, but I see she doesn't talk, but she drinks. I see her drink. So she had a bottle, and so that's good to see. She actually drinks. This woman is so monotonous in her routine. This older woman, I didn't even believe that she was human. And she walks on her backpacks and the laden and the burden of bags, around, and is wearing a hijab. I could swore that when I first came down here, I saw her walking with the hijab, and I was feeling empathy for her. And then I saw her took the hijab off, walking there down the street. That might have been her. And she has like all grain hair. I don't know if she's Indian or Hispanic, Native American. I don't know. But she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk to anybody. I don't know why. She doesn't talk. But I bet you if a police officer came, she would speak. How much you want me? A police officer of Irish ancestry showed up, she would talk. She'd talk like a chicken. Yeah, see, there's the only authority these people respect, man. People of Celtic ancestry. They respect that, man. Yeah, they have no respect for the Negro unless you're a Nigerian. People bedevil Nigerians, but at the same time, people respect Nigerians. Nigerians are the most clever people of the Afro-Ethnicity. It's Nigerians, most intelligent. They bedevil them, and the reason why they demonize Nigerians is because Nigerians are very smart. You see, Nigerians can go anywhere and devise things to survive and to be successful. Nigerians, you see, they can be successful. So she came, she got some water. She saw the door was locked, and see now what she's doing. She's walking and she's picking up an umbrella, and she was shaking her umbrella in a way, or switching it from one hand to another. Her bags laden on her back, heavy backpack on her back, and a heavy bag on her right hand, and an umbrella in her left hand, and waddling away out. And she's not that big, relatively slender. She's maybe only about 5'2", 5'1", 5'2", and maybe about 130 something pounds at the most. 120 something pounds. 120 something pounds at the most. Elderly woman, man, at least 55 years old, if not over 60 or more. And he would let her live like that. And she comes by the masjid regularly. It's almost daily. At certain times. I've never seen her come for Fajr. This is the first time I've ever seen her come for Fajr. Usually only all men come for Fajr. So these are the circumstances here in the United States. They don't even provide that. Even in a city like San Francisco, because the element that's the freeloader type of element, they don't want them around anymore. They don't want them around political classes and others. They're sick of us. They're sick and tired of us. They want to get rid of us. They don't want people who are freeloaders. And I'm providing the solution via these videos. We don't have to be. If you are clear cut in the mind, lucid, the term is called lucid. Lucid, lucid, and succinct, crystal clarion as to what you want to do. And you need a vehicle, you need the tools in order to earn your living, and you need it in short order, meaning not a 4 or 6 month program which creates jobs for other people, not a 4 or 6 month diffused or protracted program which creates jobs for other city and other municipal employees, but a fast track towards income earnability, which is what? A pickup truck, minivan, or full-size cargo van. To contract yourself for delivery companies that are always seeking overhead or always seeking additional revenue via the satisfaction or the servicing of routes or additional new business, with a burgeoning transport economy using independent contractors responsible for their own fuel and insurance. That responsibility for your own fuel and insurance takes that much more expense off of the back of the company, and then what it does, it provides you with a job right away because they're eager to use your back, and there's nothing wrong with it. Offer your back in servicing routes and doing deliveries and things that come up in the middle of the night and other stuff. That is that much extra money for them without having to do anything. They call you in the middle of the night and say, 3 o'clock in the morning, go to Las Vegas, get this thing. I got something going there. And you go there and pick up this thing also. And I'll pay you $500 something or $600, $700 something or $900 something to drop this thing off in Las Vegas, and then bring something back also for an additional $700 something. You should know that whatever you're doing, they're making double that for that emergency freight or whatever, and they haven't spent anything. You're spending the insurance, they're spending the gas. So that type of thing is the fastest track to employment for somebody who needs a place to live, somebody who needs their own hygiene, someone that the society does not want to have to take care of. Women don't want to have to take care of him. People of his own ethnic group don't want to have to take care of him. They don't want anything to do with him or her. So you provide that. You provide the means for that person to sustain themselves. I'm just feeling my dates, making sure. Since I don't have any dates, no romantic parables. My favorite dates are Medina dates, Al Adwa dates. These are favorite dates. New voicemail, 4:49 a.m. That was a fast track program, and I tried to supply that to President Obama, and I got a mocking response. The card of which may still be in the storage room, maybe. I don't know who else, when they had the storage room broken into, when I pleaded with Rancho Cucamonga, and I had the storage room broken into, I don't know who was present when Mark Grab, just like the word grab, but it's a European Jewish name, Grab, Grab. I don't know who else was present when he had to break into the storage room. I don't know who was present. I have no idea. So I don't know what's there and what's missing, because I had aviation stuff in there too, like a protractor, E6B, headsets that can be used either for real world aviation or for practice and other stuff, because I wanted to do that as an additional credential so I wouldn't have to live here in this inhumane structure in society. There's only a few skills that are globally transferable. Aerospace aviation is one of them. Commercial aviation. Another one, maritime. Rail and freight. Railroad, freight. Rail operation. The railroad equipment such as engineer or whatever, that's another one. Truck transport, somewhat so-so, but you have competition, a sort of rivalry between the American-based driving regulatory structure and the British, which the American wanted to be the opposite of the British. They wanted to break away from the British structure. And the British type of structure, which controls a lot of the English-speaking extended international world, which it was comfortable for me to travel to, like Singapore, other places, Malaysia, because they speak English. English is the lingua franca. Still the lingua franca of business.